Uh, huh.
Which means that any organism's sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector.
Yeah, whatever, egghead.
Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
That's a reused voice line.
My usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification.
Hey, Ray. It's good to see you again.
That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
It's ironic you say that. I'm actually just gonna skip this cutscene. Sentinels. So, I got filtered hard these last few days. I was actually watching footage, or rewatching old B-roll, of my B30 shotgun mod. So, for that shotgun video, most of the footage is from Silent Cartographer. There is no shotgun on that level, so I modded that in. And that's some pretty, like... Normally I have a pretty, like... I have a pretty, like... what would I call it? Pretty scrutinizing, pretty high scrutiny of anything I make. I'm probably the first of anybody to say that something I did was just irredeemable garbage, like the Magnum video. But I was watching the shotgun video again. Yeah, I'm about to die.
According to my analysis of the available data.
Oh wait, shut up, Cortana. I was watching that shotgun footage, the B-roll of me playing through that mission. All of that footage was, with the exception of 343 Guilty Spark, was on Legendary. And that was really solid gameplay. Like, even on Legendary, I'm playing nice and aggressive, it's nice and smooth. It was pretty fucking sick. So, I don't know what it is. I think my thought. Ooh, big grenade. I think Halo 2, despite being the harder game, has actually kind of spoiled me. Oh, this is a minor this time. Bonk, bonk. I died of these sentinels here. It's a major behind me. Yeah. I can figure this out. I just wish this voice line wouldn't play.
Of sufficient size will help stabilize the ring.
But I think Halo 2 has kind of spoiled me because the BR is so good, and the plasma pistol in Halo 2 has a ton of tracking, even with blind even with eye patch turned on. It has a tremendous amount of tracking. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All right, first encounter. Where's the second? There he is. Nade on him. That did not come out. I might die here. Man. He died though. I got the kill. I'm glad I'm not tracking stats here. This isn't legendary, it's actually heroic. I guess I've always just sucked. Halo CE has interesting difficulty progression. It's not a... I also have a ton of skulls on it. I have 4 skulls on it. Halo CE is not... It's like a bell curve. So, I don't want to sound like I'm coping hard because I'm getting fucking destroyed by this first hallway. But ironically, I think the hardest mission of the early game campaign is like the second mission. Like Halo is really tough. That first defense, if you don't get the good grenade setups, is really tough on Legendary. There's a major. He'll back off, I think. And that Jackal. I'll hide here. I want to get through this fight, so I'm not gonna push him. Click clack. I guess it's like a skill set thing. So like, I'm much better at mid-range, and Halo is a lot of long-range combat. Mid to close range is probably my wheelhouse, and Halo is just the exact opposite. Also, there's I would say recovery, talking about difficulty in CE, recovery in CE is tremendously hard. Meaning that like, since you have the health mechanic to grapple with, if you make a silly mistake on an early fight, later fights get so hard because you just melt. Whereas in Halo 2, despite your shields being really, really terrible, you can bounce back once they recover. You're back up to full strength. I'm gonna be fighting with 2 bars, 2 little pips of health for most of this level.
So, if you damage or destroy
Cortana is still talking. For any of you fledgling writers out there, this is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. You should be showing, not telling. He's shooting at me. It's also a warm up. Well, I mean, this is kind of, of all the playthroughs I've done of CE. Oh, that's what we live for, though. That was so cool. Of all the playthroughs I've done of CE, they end at 343 Guilty Spark. Like, you play through Pillar Bottom's your warm-up, and you're like, damn, yeah, this game is awesome. I love this game. Then you play Halo, and it's like, wow, this game just keeps getting better. It's gorgeous. Then, Truth and Reconciliation's okay. I'm not a fan. I know some people really go to bat for that level. I think Halo has better sniper missions, personally. Yeah. I think Halo has better sniper missions. Like, by the second game, there were better sniper missions in Halo. So, TSC is eh. Then you get Assault on the Control Room, which is probably the greatest mission in Halo history. I think it's perfect. Despite all the backtracking, it's like, I love a long level. And like, TSC, or not TSC, Assault on the Control Room has like, just even with reused assets, it's like, it's got so much shit going for it. It's like, I'm stumbling over my words here, failing to articulate. There's a Banshee down there. But it's got so much going for it. It's just, the scale is great. You open up, the level opens up so much. Like most of the sandbox, barring the specialty human weapons, most of the sandbox is there. You've got hunters, every Covenant enemy, every Covenant vehicle. Like, all it really needs is a sniper rifle and a shotgun, and it's got everything. Obviously, there's no Flood. The Flood haven't been introduced, but it's got a funny opener. Grunt comedy. Still alive. Wow, that hit him. He's dead. Damn. That would have been, if I was still making the shotgun video, that'd be a clip. I don't feel gorgeous. A mouse helps. It's so precise. Actually, you know, I didn't really want to stream today, but I wanted to play some more Halo before Dig Site came out, which comes out tomorrow. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time for me to embarrass myself. On that last death, I was actually thinking of going back and just turning off all the skulls so I could cleave through this, but... Oh, here it comes. Oh, that audio cue is so pretty. I wonder... Can you play the Siege of Madrigal on this level, I wonder? It's right here. Let me try it. I think it's only Assault on the Control Room. Am I in the right one? Could have sworn it was this one. The music faded out as if like there's a trigger here. Might be this one. I don't remember standing on that side, so rather than Google it, I'll just fly away. But Dig Site comes out tomorrow, which is, I don't think I've been excited for a video game in a couple months. So this is maybe the TF2 update, whenever that comes out. Yeah, so there's a cabal of Halo modders that were given 343's blessing to dig, no pun intended, into the development files for Halo. Halo's 1, 2, 3, ODST, etc. Basically, when Bungie when Bungie transferred ownership of the Halo brand to 343 Industries and by extension Microsoft, what happened was they took all of the files, basically all of the development assets, since they were now owned by 343 Industries and Microsoft, were transferred. The ownership was transferred. They're no longer Bungie's. Which sounds, on the face of it, sounds pretty terrible, that you're robbing, you're stealing Bungie's baby. But the positives are, now that 343 Industries has access to them, they can do whatever they want with them. And what they've decided to do here is release all of it. Which is like the most pro-consumer thing I have ever heard. I don't want to gas up 343 because it's kind of considered poor manners on the internet to praise this company. I think they're far and away not the worst video game developer ever. I think that's kind of brutal. I mean, like, Nicalis is right there, dude. Yeah, whatever. But, so, the Dig Site crew has been polishing up development assets for Halo and releasing them in either states for the community to use or in a state that modders can basically run with them and make whatever they want. So we've got wildlife, old test maps, new textures, cut Covenant, like a bunch of just really cool ass shit that we should not have been able to play, that we're going to be able to play tomorrow, which is the shit. Die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So Dig Site is like the gold, I think is among the gold standards for, I don't know how to articulate this. I just, beyond me just saying I'm so excited to play the Halo 2 demo and potentially Alpha Moon, and there's all the stuff that you would hear about from Bungie developers, from developer commentaries. You'd hear like, oh yeah, we made the Dervish kill Forerunner tank, and you hear that and you're like, to the Bungie developer on the commentary, that is like content that they spent years of their life creating that never got released. And I'm sitting here watching the commentary, I'm like, dude, I want to play this. What do you mean Dervish? What do you mean Forerunner tank? What the fuck is a Forerunner tank? It's just shit like that, right? And just having it, just going out there and saying, oh yeah, by the way, like we've polished like 5 years worth of development assets from Halo history, and you'll be able to play them tomorrow, is like the most exciting thing, the most exciting news Halo has had, and Halo fans have gotten in a long time. Because I think it's something that everyone can identify with. I'm not a huge fan of Infinite. I'm not a huge fan of what Infinite represents. But like I said in my like I said during the Sniper Alley stream, Halo has a lot of merit as a museum. And Dig Site is like the greatest museum. It's the shit. It's amazing. Ooh, Covenant Dance? Why does this play here? Oh, I forgot there were Flood on this level. Yeah, fucking shoot me, not the Flood. Picked up an AR. Ooh, Goldie. Halo is awesome. Yeah, it's like there's like two, I think there's two circles that get a lot out of Dig Site. So there's the Halo historian or the weirdo, and before I get accused of bullying, I am in this camp. There's the weirdo, right? Whose, you know, entire YouTube channel is dedicated to capturing the vibe of a game released 20 years ago. And just having access to more of that is mouthwatering. So being able to go back in time and play on that Macworld map, and, you know, run around with a chain gun and just look at stuff, to see essentially old Halo that is new to me is exciting. I can't even tell you how many times I've run 2 Betrayals, right? Like, I don't have it to the point where I've had it memorized. The entire first half of the campaign is like that for me, but this is all very tired Halo. It's all very, how should I say? It's solved. It's finished. Dig Site is open-ended. And that's exactly what the second camp is. The second camp is people that will take these assets, see this new set of textures, they will see this as, oh shit. they will see this as like a challenge. Like, yeah, I want to make something out of this. I've always had this idea for, you know, this map or this game type, and now I have even more tools to do it, which is very, very exciting. It's tremendously exciting. Look, he's so preoccupied killing me instead of any of the Flood. Yeah, look at that. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take a shot at Chief. You know, we're about to get murdered by the Grave Mine. I'm gonna take a shot at Chief. Anger might not have been the play here. Even these Flood combat forms are pretty fearsome. Running low on ammo. So I don't know what the release timing is, but the content creator gene, the content creator brain, Jesus. The content creator brain inside me says, oh, you should make a video. You know, you made a video about Dig Site getting announced. You should make a video about you should react to Dig Site. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna just lock myself away and pour over it. And I'm gonna be a kid again. It's gonna be new Halo for the first time. For the first time in 20 years, I'm gonna be playing a new Halo game. Like, absolutely unprecedented and incredibly exciting. This is so unplayable. Oh! I did hear that. I heard that they were doing some aggressive. I haven't followed Rooster Teeth in a long time. I heard that they were doing some very aggressive retcons to build a unique story for the final season. Jesus. How are you firing an automatic weapon faster than I can? I just need a shotgun. Just give me a shotgun. Okay. This is winnable. 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 Not winnable. Jeez. I could have brought the better equipment, I'll be honest. Grenade this guy, run up here, kill you. Shotgun. I died a shotgun flood here. They're actually... I think there are No. What? Come on, you think I'm a coward? Maybe a couple more deaths and I'll do that. This stream wasn't even supposed to happen. I was supposed to play a Titanfall scrim. But... you know how it goes. I just need ammo. Oh wait, I have famine. I'm an idiot. I turned famine on. No wonder this is so hard. If I had shotgun ammo to work with, this would be piss easy. I think there are AI refinements in Halo 2, but shotgun flood don't feel nearly as brutal in this game. It's like they actually they forget they have an insta-kill capable weapon in their hands. Oh god, I don't like that. Well, that's atmospheric. Get out of here. So, in case you didn't know you could do this, the Flood, once they've lost both of their arms, I think this is in every Halo game. Once they've lost both of their arms, they can't hurt you. Because they have no weapon. So, you can just I'm gonna let this guy follow me as long as he can. I think he'll die when there's a BSP switch, when I get checkpoint loading done, if he's not with me. There's a rocket flood in here. They might have killed themselves, but I heard that explosion. So we've got a co-op buddy for the next section coming up. I do well to grab one of these assault rifles, but I'm kind of cocky, I'm not gonna. I keep thinking, oh no, there's a flood behind me, and he's just totally harmless. No grenade here. Ah! Oh no. I'll make another one. Killed him, damn. Yeah, carrier. Okay, so I have a list, a mental list. I should make it a real list of things I want to ask Jamie Greismer, Tyson Green, and just the gameplay crew on CE. I want to ask, did you motherfuckers make carrier forms not die to grenades on purpose? Cause they're so fucking annoying in this game. Cause you can't guaranteed you have to deal with popcorn. Without fail, without fail, I could completely pulp this horde. And once there's a carrier, there's just a bunch of these stupid motherfuckers. This guy's kind of having an existential crisis. Shoot his arm off. I think I killed him. I'm just gonna leave. Because I have a couple of clips of me getting humbled on the library, where I think it was specifically during my rebalance playthrough, Ruby's mod, where I was playing the new library and I threw a grenade and a carrier. It landed behind a carrier. Just walk through these guys. It landed behind a carrier and the carrier bounced into me and I died to the explosion. And I'm thinking, come on, bro, what the fuck? Look at this guy, watch this. Toss a grenade, and you're thinking, oh, rogue element. There he is. And now I have to deal with popcorn. Walking explosive barrel. This guy's not firing that fast. That was a close one. He's coming. There's 3 of these motherfuckers? Unless I didn't kill one of them. I ducked. I ducked in real life there. I'm not pushing the bridge until that guy's dead. There we go. I'm just too scared. Yep. I actually, for the shotgun video, I originally had the idea where it was going to take a more statistical angle. That's two rocket blood. He's not dead. Oh. These guys are assholes, man. Come on, Jamie. Can I call you Jamie? What the fuck were you guys thinking giving these guys rocket launchers? So for the shotgun video, I was originally going to intend to have a statistical angle to it. I wanted to know exactly how much damage the shotgun could potentially deal, and I couldn't get actual numbers, but I did find out that human weapons in Halo have a unique, like a damage penalty. It's a multiplicative damage penalty towards vehicles. And the shotgun actually kind of breaks that upper limit, where since it's supposed to be, you know, every bullet, 75% of the damage on every bullet, whatever. Since it's supposed to be that, the shotgun overloads that limit just by nature of firing a lot of bullets. Every pellet is considered a bullet. So when you shoot a ghost, it's like, it just melts the ghost. There's just very little actual, there's very little shotgun ghost combat in the game. There's very little shotgun combat against the Covenant in this game. That's so mean. I might, oh, enemy spotted. Oh, Jesus. Okay. At least they can't reinfect dead guys. Actually, it's kind of a tradition for Bungie at this point to create an enemy, like, within the Flood ranks that's just, like, unilaterally hated. So, like, the pure forms in Halo 3 are bastards. Like, I still think about them all the time, where I'm like, wow, that enemy sucks. I want to get off this elevator. I'm actually worried about the final fight to get the Banshee, but I should have just meleeed those guys. That was silly. Every shot counts. I'll take that. Clobbering. I deserve that. I gotta ride the whole elevator again. The whole elevator. I genuinely think I can stand still and these guys can't touch me. Okay, there's one hit. And they're still coming. Here they come. Get a back smack on both of these guys. I'm thinking. So they drop down. Bonk. He's still alive. Interesting. He's still alive. Man. Like every shot is just painful. I have one shotgun round left. I'm thinking I can flip it. I got melted. Okay, well. I want to save these rockets.
Okay, let's take care of the next bull station.
Run. Run. Let's get the hell out of here. Does he have a shot on me? Zoom! I can fit through this. Yeah, I can. There we go. And what happened to all these ammo caches from assaults on the control room? There's none here. Okay, that's better. And this will probably last me a couple fights. There's a Magnum, an AR. I need the rockets. Great. Perfect. It's just a cruise. There's another one. I'm gonna rush it. I'm just gonna figure it the fuck out. Ghost bump? I got out the wrong side. I might be dead. Climb! Run! Let me take care of those banshees. Getting shot at a lot. I remember long ago playing the Halo demo. The PC version of the game was unique in that it actually had banshees in multiplayer. That was not in the Xbox version. So I remember playing on Blood Gulch, and banshees were stupid overpowered because you could do this. This is the most So you could do this and like just hang back and just rain death on the bases on Blood Gulch. And you know, little goofball, you know, I couldn't really aim with a mouse. I was very, very bad at the game. You know, you're a kid, you're terrible, right? So I remember specifically joining servers that didn't have banshees because I was so sick of just dudes doing this and just murdering you. It was a different time back then. I think about a lot if I could go back in time, and because I've played a lot of games competitively, like almost too many, starting to the point where I spread myself a little thin in my teenage years. But I vastly consider myself worse than I was 10 years ago, or worse off, you know, a worse player, simply by nature of having less time, you know, not dedicating myself to one game, things like that. I think these guys are fucking that thing up. I think a lot, if I could go back in time and play myself 10 years ago in like Halo 3, who would win? And I think it would be a unique matchup. And I shadowbox it all the time where I think, okay, well, modern me has 20 years of hindsight. I know what's good. I remember all the maps. Like, all that will come back. But when it comes to raw execution and just grit, I think young me has it. Like, the reaction time, you know, things like that. There are skills I have not practiced, like Halo 2 jumps and Halo 2 combos, I have not practiced in at least 15 years. So there's like this stuff I'm certainly better at. Like Kid Me was terrible at aiming with a mouse, right? But Halo was played on controller. If I have to fight my past self in a match of Halo 3, I think I'm going to lose. Like if I have to play, I don't know. And it depends on the game type, right? So like what if I'm playing like, I don't know. What did I play when I was a kid? I was like really good at Infection. I loved Infection. Well, it's different. Over time, you lose interest, you have less time. I think the real decider is
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded.
you have, as an adult, it's very easy to compare yourself to other people. I see in teaching, so often my students, there's an ego. Honestly, a healthy amount of ego among them, where since they haven't had years to compare themselves to people who are better than them, they're always willing to try and make attempts. Nowadays, I think it's not necessarily an unhealthy thing, but nowadays I've steered away from games I know I will be terrible at. Like Apex, I'm very bad at that game, so I don't play it. Or Counter-Strike, I'm really bad at Counter-Strike, and
Down 1,200 kilometers upstate. Energy readings
I'm
show
very bad at Counter-Strike and sort of tactical shooters like Rainbow Six, so I don't play them, right? But I'm good at Halo, so I continue to play Halo. I don't think I would have done that 10, 15 years ago. I don't trust this Wraith, I want to kill him.
Target remaining. Let's take care of the final testing. That's time. Next section.
There's also, this factors into the matchup, do I remember how good I was accurately? Yep. I had today off, summer session. So, do I remember how good I was accurately? And as you play, there's a term in Korean known as goemmu. I'm not Korean. This is something that's been discussed among StarCraft players very often. Goemmu literally meaning standing water, is what would you call it, a colloquialism? Or basically a phrase to use to describe legacy games like Halo, Smash Brothers Melee, I don't know, what else, mostly, you could really apply it to Halo because competitive Halo players have been dominating for decades. Quake, fuck that guy. Goemmu games are games that are very, very hard to break into because the skill floor has rapidly been raised by its players. So, StarCraft had a very large casual player base, say, 20 years ago. Nowadays, the average player getting into StarCraft will be fighting players who trounce them on experience level alone. It's very hard to break into that game because it's been honed, essentially perfected by its masters. Halo is a lot like that. And the skill floor has raised so rapidly that picking up something like Halo 2 it's a very hard game to get to grips with, because if you played it in 2004, the game you were playing was fundamentally different than the one that you're playing on MCC. Like MCC players, the accessibility to information is incredible. Like you can learn how to BXR in 20 minutes in modern Halo 2. A technique that wasn't discovered at launch for Halo 2. You could have reasonably gotten your 50 in Halo 2 if that's the ranking system they used. I know there was weird icons up top. You could have reasonably gotten your 50 in Halo 2 without knowing how to BXR, and that skill set is now considered a standard for the game, which isn't a bad thing. It's like aim and PC shooters. The Thresh, a very storied Quake player. Man, these guys are annoying. Thresh, a very storied Quake player, was utterly terrible at aiming when he won Red Annihilation, a very famous Quake tournament. So he won the tournament and he won a Ferrari. I respect Thresh as a player. I think Thresh is incredibly talented, but he's trash. Not for lack of trying, but the man hasn't played in 20 years, and what competitive Quake World, the game that he made his money in, and Quake 2, the games that he made his money in, they look fundamentally different now. Because we've had 20 years to practice. and the skill 4 rapidly or gradually rises over time. And there's something to be said about people that like want to break into them and can't, because it's just hard. It's hard to break into a legacy game, but people do it all the time. I don't know what point I was trying to make, but about whether I could beat my past self up. With modern knowledge, I think I'd be able to at least go even. But if it was on Halo PC, it'd be over. I would beat the shit out of my past self. But like Halo 3 on console at 30 hertz, I don't know. That'd be a tough one. Like BRs on, like, I don't know, Epitaph or shit, I don't know, Foundry. What's another really Octagon? Octagon against my 12-year-old self. Man, there is nothing here. Oh. Am I? Feels like I'm tripping. Alright. So this encounter, I can recall, was very, very hard playing on Heroic. There's a rocket float over there. See if I can get him. Holy shit, dude. Damn, this sucks. Final run, yeah, right. These fights are interesting because I think the developers intended for you to let infighting do most of the work. And that's hard, or harder, because every checkpoint you have to let the Covenant and the Flood beat the shit out of each other while you kind of slink around and try not to catch too much aggro. So get a shot off on these guys. That's good. That'll give me a fresh... Oh my god, he's still alive. Alright, I need the rocket. Famine was a mistake for this mission, I'll be honest. I need as many rockets as I can find. Where did all those dudes go? They like blew down the tunnel and they disappeared. So the Flood have overrun this Covenant position. I think I can make some head... There's another rocket flood? They've spotted me. So I'm gonna jump up here. And I'm gonna stand as far away as I can from the wall. I'm just gonna make a break for it. Guess not. Man, I need a bullet weapon. Give me yours. More rockets though. I'm actually just breaking even doing this. Jeez. There's a unique combat encounter up ahead. Yeah, there is. What I've usually done to make this work is... You jerk. Jeez. Slick. Is I get the sniper rifle and rockets, and I let the Flood and the Covenant infight a lot like this, and then I rush in to deal with the hunters who almost never die, and the Goldies are usually alive. It's not an exact science, trust me, it's not. Grab this. It's just so tanky. No grenades. If I can just try to blow off their arm. Nope. There we go. That's the most efficient way to deal with them. It's kind of distraught. That works all the way up to Halo 3. Every game that features the Flood has Flood pets. Alright. As many rockets as I can. Grab all the sniper ammo. Okay. Actually. Wow. Okay. Grab this. Deal with these guys. He's up too. He's another flood pet. Goal here, how I usually handle this on high difficulties, the safety strat, is I'm going to get as much rocket ammo as I can, and I'm going to carry the pistol and the sniper rifle into the encounter. Those guys will follow me, I don't mind. So get here. Those plasmas will help a lot too. I think there was a rocket launcher somewhere around here. Maybe it flew out of the map. Grab that extra rocket if I need it. Picked up 7 rounds. I glitched the ammo count. Interesting. Okay, that's the other rockets. Always appreciated. Okay. So we're gonna toss the Magnum up there. And there's a bug, or technically I would call it an oversight. I don't think it's intentional. Where, well, if it's intentional, it's mean. It's like rocket flood mean. Where the sniper rifle does, I think, 1 point of damage to flood. The theory being that it over penetrates. So in case for you people that aren't gun nuts, over penetration is a phenomenon where the bullet is traveling so fast that it travels through its target and essentially does little to no damage because it doesn't really cause much bleeding. You know, the hole is small. Over penetration is also very, very dangerous when you're in a populated area, because normally you want the bullets to hit your target and stop. But when you over penetrate, you could hit somebody behind your target, you can hit somebody through a wall, so on and so forth. So sniper rifle rounds will over penetrate flood and do no damage, or comparable no damage. I'll waste a shot on that guy in a minute. So I think I have no idea where all these goons are. Usually there's an entire Covenant armada guarding these Banshees. They're probably all hiding behind the rocks. Another one. Man, he's stutter stepping. Yeah, it does nothing. I think it's mentioned in the manual, so it's not a bug, it's just stupid. So, oh, yes. Get in there. Yeah, go get him. Any infighting I can cause is gold for me. This is Zealot. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Somewhere around here. Come on, man. Where did he go? I didn't even see him on my motion tracker. He just like bailed. Well, I'm sure he'll be back to kick my ass in a minute. Constantly checking my 6. I could probably get a shot off on this hunter, but I'll be more efficient about it. Kill somebody else with it. Well, I can line those grunts up. There we go. Alright, well, we gotta shoot the Wraith. Shoot the Wraith. So it's 2 shots and a plasma. I actually could probably make some headway if I just... yeah, there we go. Cool. It's already taken damage from the flood. Okay, another 7 goons. Ironically, all I really need to do here is get it's open-ended. The goal is to get to the Banshee. Like, or die trying. Emphasis on die. Oh no. You are a rogue element. Can I clutch this? Okay. That's coming dangerously close to me. Heal up. Rush him. Okay. I think that's That's a clear, basically. This guy poses no threat. Emphasis on no threat. These guys are goobers. In fact, I'm gonna kill him. One. Come on. Two. Alright, let's go. It's like a heist. And we are out of here. That went very smoothly. Probably because I'm so petrified of dying. And the rest of the level is paltry. I'm surprised the music hasn't even cut out. I'm done. Like, there's a couple fuel rod guys over here and the sentinels, and that's it. Oh no. If I died of this, that'd be embarrassing. That's a lot of rockets right there. Load it up. Last fight, right? You never see that reload. You never see that reload. It's so rare. How many rounds are in this? 4, 12? 4, 8, 12? It's a 12 round tube. That's uncanny. Bang! 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 Load it up. Bang! 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 If the problem persists, just re-administer treatment. I'm gonna airshot you. Alright, there we go. That's 2 betrayals.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
And that's the stream. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to beat two betrayals. Oh, what are we gonna do?
That runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly.
Oh,
I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately,
we're gonna
the show
teleport.
requires a
God,
lot
it's such a mess. It's such a fucking mess. We're gonna teleport, but only once. I heard the guards. That's almost as bad as Silent Cartographer. Not Silent Cartographer. Truth and Reconciliation. TNR. So I heard the guards talking about this ring world. They call it Halo. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Every time Bungie gets praised for their writing, I get a gray hair. It's good, but it took a while to get there. And with hindsight, it's something. Oh shit. We used our test map as the fourth mission in the game. And the next map starts underground. How the fuck are we gonna get from an island to the to an icy paradise? Let's just drop down a giant fucking manhole. See you next time, guys.